In the past year alone, 226 individuals have lost their lives due to anti-transgender violence and hatred. Hey guys, this week I guess I'm gonna shy away from the quizzes and the online stuff to talk about something a lot more serious. Yesterday, November 20th, was Transgender Day of Remembrance. For those of you who don't know, Transgender Day of Remembrance is a day set aside to remember those individuals who identify as transgender who have lost their lives due to anti-transgender violence. Transgender Day of Remembrance began in 1998 and was started by a transgender advocate by the name of Gwendolyn Ann Smith after the murder of Rita Hester, whose murder has yet to be solved. The initial vigil was to commemorate those who identified as transgender who had lost their lives within that year and whose murders had gone unrecognized. All over the country and all over the world, there's a day in November set aside to memorialize those who identify as transgender who have lost their lives due to anti-transgender violence and hatred. These vigils are typically hosted by transgender advocacy organizations or LGBT community centers, and they typically consist of reading a list of names of those who have lost their lives within the last year. In the past year alone, 226 individuals have lost their lives due to anti-transgender violence and hatred. That number only reflects victims who were accurately identified as transgender. The Transgender Day of Remembrance seeks to highlight the losses we face due to anti-transgender bigotry and violence. I am no stranger to the need to fight for our rights, and the right to simply exist is first and foremost. With so many seeking to erase transgender people, sometimes in the most brutal ways possible, it is vitally important that those we lose are remembered and that we continue to fight for justice. Transgender Day of Remembrance founder Gwendolyn Ann Smith. I know Transgender Day of Remembrance was yesterday, but that doesn't erase the need to talk about it. It's real and it happens, and there is a countless number of people that lose their lives because of it. Bringing that number down involves increasing awareness and erasing transphobia and educating. And those are all things where they don't just happen automatically. We have to take baby steps. Things like not condoning the usage of words like tranny or hermaphrodite, and not allowing people around us to use that language either. Those are things that help raise awareness and help erase this negativity around the transgender community. The number of lives affected by these tragedies is too high, and we have to do something to stop it. What are you going to do? In the description, I'm going to link a video that GLAAD produced for the Transgender Day of Remembrance that has a few individuals from the transgender community speaking out in honor of Trans Awareness Week. And I am going to link also information about TDOR and their official website. So if you want to check those out, feel free. Please educate yourself. There's no harm in that. And remember that there are people out there fighting a great battle, and they'll always need allies on their side. With that being said, I'm going to wrap this up and challenge everyone that watches this to do something positive, to make a difference, even if it's small, even if it's saying, I'm here for you, even if it's just subtly letting someone know that you are safe and that they are safe around you. I'm going to go, and I will see you all next week with another Friday video.